AM TV5 News starts right now with a breaking news alert.
We begin TV5 News at 9 with breaking news out of Burton. We've been following since the moment it broke. Police are on the hunt for a person accused of kidnapping 2 children from a gas station just before 7 this morning. Our own Kate Nadolski has been following this. She's live at Burton Police Department. Kate, what can you tell us?
Well, good morning, Sarah, and that is right. We are at Burton Police Department, as you just mentioned, and so this all took place at the Admiral gas station on South Saginaw Street just before 7 a.m. Now, we are told that a man in a red sweatshirt jumped into a vehicle owned by a mother that had walked into the store and took that car. Now, the mother tells us her name is actually Caitlin Fletcher, and she says her 9-month-old son, Lincoln, who was wearing fire truck pajamas, as well as her 2-year-old daughter, Ariana, who had a ponytail and purple pants, were in the back seat of that car when it was stolen, and they have now been missing for just over almost, I would say, an hour and a half now. So this woman tells us that all she got from this man, that he was wearing a red hoodie, he was a dark-skinned male, again, jumping into the car. She drives a 2002 dark blue Monte Carlo with tinted windows. An update that we actually have for you is her friend found her phone that was inside of her car while that car was stolen a couple streets away at Carmen and Greenlee. She says the case was off and the entire phone was smashed. So she believes that the suspect that stole the car threw that phone out of the window. Now, of course, police were headed to that scene. We are told that they are still working to find this suspect and find these children and bring them home as soon as possible. Now, in the meantime, if you see this vehicle or this suspect or these kids, I know you just saw their picture, you're being asked to call 911 as soon as possible. Reporting live in Burton this morning, Kate Nadolski, WNEM TV5.
All right, scary. Thanks a lot, Kate, for your work on this. Again, police looking for a heavy-set man in a dark blue 2002 Monte Carlo with tinted windows, last seen headed east on Schumacher in Burton near Columbine. 2 children are inside that car. Anyone with information is asked to call 911 immediately. Count on TV5 for continuing coverage this hour and all morning long. We'll continue to bring you more information as it comes into the continuous news center. Breaking overnight game show host Chuck Barris dies at the age of 87. According to his publicist, he died of natural causes yesterday afternoon. You may remember Barris as host of The Gong Show, which aired from 1976 to 1980. He was also the brain behind The Dating Game and The Newlywed Game. In his autobiography, Barris also said he was an assassin for the CIA, a claim the agency dismissed. He leaves behind his wife of 16 years. Again, that breaking news game show legend Chuck Barris has died at the age of 87. Switching gears now, mostly clear skies, blue skies as we take a live look over mid-Michigan. Sunshine there in Bay City and blue skies in Flint. Thanks so much for joining us for TV5 News at 9. I'm Sarah Simnish.
Glad you could join us. I'm Chris Eastlick, and yeah, couldn't ask for a better start to the day.
Yeah, a bit deceiving though, because it is chilly.
It is absolutely chilly outside. Temperatures though going to warm up quite a bit as we head into the afternoon. Of course, with the chilly start, we are only going to see those temperatures go into the middle 30s today. Right now, temperatures right around the upper teens to lower 20s. A few areas off to the northwest, right around the middle teens. Houghton Lake, you're at 16, but Oscoda, you're at 20, 21 in Bay City, also 21 in Midland and Saginaw. We're currently 22 along the I-69 corridor in Owasso, Flint, and Lapeer. But your feels like temperatures are still pretty chilly. 9 in Mount Pleasant, 9 in Clare, also 9 in Gladwin. We feel like 12 in Flint, and we feel like 10 as you look towards Caro. Now, these temperatures will be rising today quite a bit because a lot of sunshine is across the area. Your first 1.5 pinpoint Doppler radar is all dry, and we expect it to stay that way through the day today. Our next chance of rain is not until later on this week. Your day planner shows you temperatures by around lunchtime, right in the middle and upper 20s. By 5 p.m. for the evening drive, we are looking at temperatures right around the lower and middle 30s. As far as your weekend goes, we'll see those temperatures warm up quite a bit, especially Friday. We won't be too far from 60 on Friday. Then we cool down on Saturday and Sunday. We're in the middle 40s with a chance for rain showers every day of the weekend. Might be a good weekend to get things done inside. We'll have a complete look at your forecast and when that rain arrives. That's coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Chris. Developing overnight, Michigan State University issues its report on a doctor accused of sexually assaulting dozens of women. The report was filed yesterday by the university's Office of Institutional Equity in response to a complaint against Larry Nassar. According to the Detroit News, it's the first time the university has accused Nassar of sexually assaulting a patient. The complaint was submitted in September by the first woman to speak out against Nassar. Since then, he's been accused of assaulting dozens of Olympic athletes and other women over 2 decades. Happening today, the plan to replace Obamacare goes before lawmakers a final time before being put to a vote. A House committee will consider the plan later today. This as the clock ticks for President Trump and GOP leaders to drum up support in the full House. All Democrats and at least 24 Republicans remain opposed. They say the new plan simply does not work.
The bill that we're currently considering does not lower premiums for the vast majority of Americans.
According to the Detroit News, half of Michigan's House delegates are expected to vote in favor of the GOP plan. One Republican is siding with Democrats against the bill, and another is still undecided. We continue to follow breaking news out of Burton. Police are looking for a man accused of kidnapping 2 children from a gas station that happened just before 7 this morning. And we are seeing that they are getting ready for the press conference now there, where police are going to update all of us on the situation for now. And Kate Nadolski is there live. And Kate, what can you tell us?
Hi, Sarah. Yeah, we're actually in the process of getting ready for this press conference. I'm actually going to put the mic down here, and we are going to let him take it away for the latest information.
Well, thank you guys for coming so quickly and for your assistance in this matter. At approximately 6:58 this morning, Burton police officers responded to the Admiral gas station at 4332 South Saginaw Street for a stolen vehicle report which had just occurred. Unfortunately, there were 2 infant children in that vehicle when it was stolen. The vehicle we are looking for and we are asking the public to help us look for is a 2000 Chevy Monte Carlo 2-door. It is dark blue in color. It may or may not have tinted windows, but it certainly has darker windows. The license plate on this vehicle is D. David, K. King, Z. Zebra, 4121. That's DKZ 4121. The suspect in this is a heavy-set, described as a heavy-set black male wearing a red hooded sweatshirt, and that's all I have as for his suspect description at this time. Inside the vehicle were 2 infant children, a 9-month-old white male boy with brown hair and blue eyes, approximately 22 pounds. He was wearing footy PJs with trucks on them. There was also a 3-year-old white female in the back seat of the vehicle. She's described as having long brown hair with hazel eyes and weighs approximately 28 pounds. She was wearing a pink coat, purple pants, and blue snow boots. Anyone with information on this, or if you think you see something, we ask you to go call 911. Now, as far as the Burton police response, what we are actively doing right now, a statewide BOL has been put out. The Amber Alert should be going out as we speak. It is done. It is now done. The Amber Alert has gone out, so you will be seeing that. We have probably at least a minimum of 70 officers from throughout Genesee County, including state police, federal, county, Burton, and all of our local agencies working in conjunction with us on this. We are currently running a command center from the back of the police department. The city is being broken down into grids, with teams going out and searching grids in the hope that once the suspect realized there was children in the vehicle, that he dumped the vehicle and quickly left it. But in the meantime, should he still be in the vehicle, still driving around, that's why the statewide BOL and the Amber Alert. There are,
the driver's license?
Yes, or the license plate? Yeah, the license plate on this vehicle is D. David, K. King, Z. Zebra, 4121. DKZ 4121.
Blue 2000 Monte Carlo?
Dark blue 2000 Chevy Monte Carlo 2-door. We've searched the area extensively around it. Every street within Burton is where we started. Our grid search started from the gas station itself and worked itself out.
Have you been able to see the surveillance footage from the Admiral gas station?
I have not seen it. Our detectives have it, and we're working on gathering more from surrounding businesses. But yes, we have viewed the video.
Do you know if that has any clues as to who this person is? Can you see his face?
At this point, no. No, if the video was worth sharing that we thought, that somebody's going to recognize him, we will certainly get that to you folks immediately if we get that. When we're finished here, I do have 2 colored photos. I can't send them with you, but I did have them printed quickly so that you folks can have photos of the 2 children.
And I know this happened at about 7:30.
6:58, just before 7 a.m.
We're 2 hours past that time right now. How critical of a situation is it now when that much time
It's
passed?
just as critical now as it was when it first went down. Obviously, we are exhausting every resource we can to quickly locate these children.
Right. I know at first I was told that you guys were trying to track this woman's phone that was left inside the car. We now know that she threw that.
That is correct.
It was potentially thrown outside the car and she had it back.
The phone has been located, was located in the immediate area, but it was thrown from the vehicle, yes.
Okay. Would you know where this happened?
I don't have the exact location where the phone was located.
Okay.
Is that something that could provide some good evidence for you here?
That's what we're working on at the moment.
Is that something, how would you even go about that? Is it just tracking phone signal?
Well, it would have been, yes. We would have been able to hopefully track the phone had it not been thrown out.
What about fingerprinting on the phone? I know if there's a suspect.
That's going on as we speak. So.
Okay.
I don't know if the car was running at the time, and I don't want to make any assumptions. I know that she only left the vehicle for a short period of time to go into the gas station when this occurred.
Monte Carlos are kind of rare these days, too. Probably.
Well, I thought so too, but I responded to the area immediately, and you'd be amazed how many dark Monte Carlos you see once you're actually looking for one. But yes, I would agree with you. A 2000 Monte Carlo, it's not like you're looking for a modern vehicle that there's a lot of them.
And is the information they give on the suspect, is it kind of vague? I mean, is that enough for you guys to work with right now?
It's enough. We'll take anything we can get.
Repeat that one more time, please.
I will tell you this, that the subject was seen on the surveillance video walking along Saginaw Street in the area just prior to spotting the car and going over to it and jumping into it. So he could be somebody that the locals are familiar with right from that very area.
And really, all you know, a red hoodie, basically?
That's all I have at this point, yes.
In car thefts, have they been happening in Burton recently, or is this just
I think this was more of a crime of opportunity, but obviously we have cars stolen just like every other agency has cars stolen, but I'm opportunity.
And you mentioned an Amber Alert. From what we've been hearing, we've been getting messages from viewers and they haven't heard an Amber Alert yet.
I just got the thumbs up as this conference started that it was completed. Yes, it's actually quite a lengthy process to get an Amber Alert out. We've been working on that for about the last 45, 50 minutes.
What is that process, Brian? Because I know, 2 hours have gone by, and
Right.
maybe there's still a lot of people out there that don't know that this is happening.
Well, they should know it very shortly. We have to contact the Michigan State Police, and then we work through them. But, of course, there's a lot of information we need from parents, even just getting pictures, then getting the pictures onto our computer so that we can enter it into the Amber Alert. Some of the stuff just takes time.
And as crews are searching, is there anything that the public can do to help find these children and help find them?
Keep their eyes open. Look for the dark blue Monte Carlo. Look for 2 young unattended children who may just be walking in a neighborhood. One of them's 9 months old. What are they going to do?
Are you going kind of block by block, grid by grid, or are you shutting down areas? Is there any talk about doing that, helicopters, things like that?
At this point, I'm not sure exactly. I haven't been back in IC because I've been trying to put this information for you guys together. But we are utilizing every available resource, so that's where we're at with it.
How would you advise parents going forward with something happening?
Never let your children out of your sight. Never leave your car running. I don't know that it was, but never leave your car running. Never leave your keys in your car. As parents, we know how quickly things can happen with kids.
And if something does happen in Burton, that's the best number to call.
We want people to call 911. We are working this on a special event channel, so everything is filtering through 911, their communication. We have a dedicated dispatcher handling things here on our end from that special event channel. So that's the easiest way for us to funnel information without overloading us here at the department. 911.
We're all streaming this live right now, just for people that are watching right now. Can you at least one more time give the full description of the suspect, give the license plate and car, just so we have it out there again?
We're looking for a dark blue Chevy Monte Carlo. It may have dark looking windows. It is a 2-door. It is a 2000. The license plate is David King Zebra 4121 DKZ 4121. There should be 2 infant children in the back of that vehicle, a 9-month-old white male wearing footy pajamas with trucks on them. We're looking for a 3-year-old white female who was last wearing a Pink coat with purple pants and blue snow boots, and she has long brown hair, and she is 3 years of age. The suspect at this point is described as being a heavy-set black male wearing a red sweatshirt.
Also, obviously, calling 911 support. The role social media can play in helping you guys out with this right now, too? That's going to be huge.
Huge. You know, post it on your Facebook page. Let people know. The more people know, the more eyes we have out there. Again, we're using every available resource. Again, I appreciate you folks coming in, assisting us, getting the word out, getting the message out. And hopefully we'll have success here very soon.
How's the mother and family doing right now? Do you know?
Pretty shook up. Very shook up. I'm sorry?
Is the father now?
Yes.
Okay, you've been notified.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going to let you guys take video footage of these pictures, and then if you want to leave me your contact information or just check back with us, if I have any information that I can provide that will help this search, I will update you immediately. And should the children be recovered quickly, I will also get that information to you as quickly as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow, learning a lot of new details this morning, and it's, of course, a story we're going to continue to follow, hoping for the best indeed. Again, police are looking for a heavy-set man in a dark blue 2002 Monte Carlo with tinted windows. Last seen headed east on Schumacher and Burton near Columbine. 2 children are inside that car. One is a 3-year-old girl, the other a 9-month-old boy. Anyone with information asked to contact 911 immediately. Again, count on TV5 for continuing coverage. We'll bring you more information as it comes into the continuous news center.
March deals are going on now at Alma Chevrolet Buick GMC and Ithaca Chevrolet. Check this out. Find new roads with 20% off select model 2017 Chevrolet cars.
And we've got a great selection to choose from.
Experience the new Buick
with 17% off 2017 select model Buicks.
Or 17% off 2017 select model GMCs and select GMC trucks.
GMC, we are professional grade.
See dealer for details on all offers.
Alma Chevrolet Buick GMC.
In Ithaca Chevrolet.
Home of the half-price oil change.
Yep, we cover Michigan. We cover everywhere from M57 to M43, M22, and every other route. We cover from paradise to hell, Christmas to Kalamazoo, from sandbars to sand dunes, cider mills to skiing hills, and farm towns to downtowns. We cover up north, and yep, we know exactly where that is. Yep, we cover Michigan because we're Michigan's insurance company. Find your coverage anywhere in Michigan at farmbureauinsurance.com.
Do you or a loved one have arthritis, pain, and stiffness in your knees or hips? If so, you may qualify for local research studies. You may receive payment which varies by study up to $1,000. No cost study-related care for the study duration. No cost to you. No health insurance or referrals needed. To see if you qualify, call 877-814-7585 today. That's 877-814-7585 or visit studiesforoapain.com.
Pesticides are widely used in agriculture. They can help control pests from weeds to insects to bacteria. But pesticides can also potentially be toxic to humans, according to the World Health Organization, and they can leave a residue on our favorite fruits and vegetables. Kim Hutcherson has more in today's Health Minute.
A recent report says that many of our favorite fruits and vegetables show traces of pesticide residue. The annual survey was conducted by the Environmental Working Group, a nonprofit advocacy organization. Their report, the EWG's Shopper's Guide to Pesticides in Produce, says nearly 70% of samples of 48 conventionally grown agricultural products show traces of pesticide contamination. The good news is that's 6.6% less than last year. Strawberries topped this year's list with the highest amounts of residue. Samples of the popular fruit tested positive for at least 20 different pesticides. Spinach is in the number 2 spot. The report says spinach has twice as much pesticide by weight as any other crop. Rounding out the top 5, nectarines, apples, and peaches. The produce with the least pesticide residue, sweet corn, avocados, pineapple, cabbage, and onions. The Food and Drug Administration says all produce should be washed thoroughly under running water, even if you don't plan on eating the skin. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
For the full list of the 48 foods listed, head over to the Hot Links section on our homepage and look under Wednesday. While President Trump prepares for his first overseas trip as commander-in-chief, we'll tell you where he's going. That's still ahead on TV5 News at 9.
using social media to broadcast suicides live. Plus, that too hot for TV crystals that claim to rock your world.
I had that emotional connection with them.
All new. Today at 3 on WNEM TV5.
A violent marriage.
I broke her nose. I said mean and hateful things just to calm this down.
So just to calm it down, you said you'll murder the whole family.
Next, Dr. Phil. Today at 4 on WNEM TV5.
Eyeglass World salutes Haley, who could have booked a nice hotel off the interstate, but for half the price, booked a cabin off the grid. Not surprisingly, Haley shops at Eyeglass World, where she gets the style she loves, her glasses the very same day, and 2 pairs for just $78. Eyeglass World. See yourself smile. See yourself save. Now open and ready to see you in Flint.
You can't choose who sits next to you. But at least you can choose 2 of your favorites from McDonald's McPick 2 menu.
Let me get a McPick 2.
McDonald's McPick 2 menu, now featuring the chicken snack wrap. Choose any 2 for $2.50, like a McDouble, McChicken sandwich, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, or a snack wrap.
Hi, I'm David Van Elslander. It's time to drive your cause. The Art Van Charity Challenge is underway, and we need your help. If you know a nonprofit that works with children, healthcare, and human services, have them apply today. It's a great way for charities to raise money, increase their donor base, and win grants for their cause. For more information, visit artvancharitychallenge.com. The deadline is March 28th. Art Van Furniture, supporting those who serve others.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Burton. Police looking for a man accused of kidnapping 2 children from a gas station just before 7 this morning. Now, police in Burton just updated us on what they know so far. They're looking for a 2002 dark Monte Carlo with possibly tinted windows. It is the suspected kidnapper is a black male wearing a red sweatshirt. That happened just before 7 a.m. at the Admiral gas station located on South Saginaw Street in Burton. Now again, investigators say a heavy-set black man was wearing a red hooded sweatshirt, stole that 2002 dark blue Monte Carlo from the gas station while the mother was away from the vehicle. Investigators said 2 children, a 3-year-old and a 9-month-old baby boy. The 3-year-old is a little girl. Were in the back seat of the vehicle. Police said the mother was inside the gas station when the vehicle was stolen. Now it was last seen driving east on Schumacher from Columbine. Several police officers are combing the area right now. Of course, all hands on deck for this case. Anyone with information asked to contact 911 immediately. We do know the little girl had on snow boots, the little boy wearing pajamas with footed pajamas with trucks on them. So please keep your eyes and ears open. So again, police looking for that man suspected of abducting 2 children from the Admiral gas station in Burton just before 7 this morning. Count on TV5 for continuing coverage. Arnold Schwarzenegger adds fuel to his all-out ratings war with President Trump. We'll tell you what sparked the former California governor to post a criticizing video to social media. Remember, download the TV5 mobile app for the latest news and weather. You can find it in the App Store or on Google Play.
Make time this spring to escape to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where the only thing you want to do is have fun in the sun. Let the sound of the ocean's tide take all your cares away and leave you refreshed to experience something new. It's your moment to let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
If you've been hurt in an accident, there are many reasons to call 1-800-CALL-SAM. In fact, there are over 1 billion reasons. We've helped accident victims recover over $1 billion. $1 billion. That's a great number. And here's another one, 1-800-CALL-SAM. Over 3 generations of winning, over $1 billion won. That's the Bernstein Advantage. There are more than 1 billion reasons to get the Bernstein Advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
Every FBI agent on this team is a specialist in criminal behavior.
Brace yourself.
The actual message is hidden in a single sentence.
We get into the mind of the killer because lives depend upon it.
Don't miss a new episode of Criminal Minds. Then, when Americans get in trouble abroad.
Let's find her, pronto.
These FBI experts will save them.
Everybody clear!
New Criminal Minds Beyond Borders after a new Criminal Minds, CBS tonight.
How do you save a lot of money at the Floor Trader outlet? You walk in the door. We're in stock and on sale. Hardwood for a lot less. Carpet and tile for a lot less. Any floor for a lot less. So get out of the home centers and create your space for a lot less at the Floor Trader outlet. During the Tag Your It sale, save up to $500 off any carpet, hardwood, and luxury vinyl floor. Plus special financing available too.
Create your space for less at the Floor Trader, located on Bay Road in Saginaw.
In more local news, police officers and first responders throughout Genesee County armed with a different piece of equipment, a teddy bear. Thanks to the fundraising efforts of the Grand Blanc Chamber of Commerce, stuffed bears are available for the Teddy Bear Patrol. The bears are given to children in tragic or stressful situations to help bring them some comfort. So joining us now to talk more about this program from our Genesee County studio is Dave Donahue, co-founder of the Teddy Bear Patrol. Good morning, Dave. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
Absolutely. Now, Dave, how did you come up, with an idea like this?
Well, Jet Kilmer, the president of the Grand Blanc Chamber, and I worked closely together in this event. And quite honestly, we were doing fundraiser events, and we didn't really want to do the same old, have a dinner and auction off items. And one day I happened to come across a group of ballroom dancers that were practicing, and I thought maybe we could do a Dancing with the Local Stars, a.k.a. Teddy Bear Ball event. And it's just taken off, and it's been a wonderful event with a lot of help from the people in the community.
Sure. Now, this is going to help a lot with these efforts. So how can folks get involved? How can they contribute, the folks in the community?
Well, first off, they can attend our event on May the 4th at the Genesis Conference and Banquet Center. It's a wonderful event. We have 8 dancers that are local people that train with professionals. They can come buy tickets, participate with the dinner and the dual and pianos and all the events that go on that night. And then secondly, they could make a donation to the Teddy Bear Ball event that would buy more bears that are made right in Flint, Michigan by women at the St. Luke's New Life Center.
That's amazing. Now, that's very fulfilling for you and all of the folks, right, that are involved in this. Talk a little bit about what kind of feeling that gives you to be able to contribute to giving back like this.
Well, it's very fulfilling, and it's a wonderful feeling. We have a great group of people. We have a board with some ladies on it that work very, very hard in the community doing philanthropic work. The women at the St. Luke's New Life Center, a lot of times are women that maybe down on their luck, not in the workforce, and we're helping them buy equipment and give them an opportunity to be part of the workforce and learn a skill that might serve them as we go forward.
Sure, absolutely, Dave. 2 wonderful causes to support. Dave, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yes, for more information on the Teddy Bear Patrol or the Grand Blanc Chamber of Commerce, head over to the Wednesday Hot Links section on our homepage. Well, President Trump's U.S. Supreme Court nominee faces his first round of Senate questioning. Find out why he vows to leave his personal opinion out of the courtroom. And foreign exchange students rank American schools, why they say high school in the U.S. is too easy.
I'm Dan the Mattress Man. Right now, we're closing out sofas from $2.99. Michigan-made solid wood log headboard, only $75. This build-it-your-way sectional starting at $14.99. Solid wood bunk beds from $2.99 with mattresses. Englander Jumbo Queen pillow top set, only $3.99. Made in USA recliners from $1.99. Adjustable beds from $5.99. Hundreds of area rugs from $45. We guarantee the lowest price every day at Dan the Mattress Man.
Buy American, Dan the Mattress Man.
Going on now.
Do you or a loved one have arthritis? arthritis, pain, and stiffness in your knees or hips? If so, you may qualify for local research studies. You may receive payment which varies by study up to $1,000. No cost study-related care for the study duration. No cost to you. No health insurance or referrals needed. To see if you qualify, call 877-814-7585 today. That's 877-814-7585 or visit studiesforoapain.com.
I'm a counselor for the Michigan Problem Gambling Helpline. People don't want to call us. They're ashamed, and they don't think they can be helped. I have a master's in social work and real-life experience. I was a gambler once, too, so nothing you say can shock me. It's my job to help you. Michigan Problem Gambling Helpline. So call me.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 and get help.
With this level of intelligence, it's a supercomputer. With this grade of protection, it's a fortress. And with this standard of luxury, it's an oasis. The 2017 E-Class. It's everything you need it to be, and more. Lease the E300 4MATIC for $569 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
It's time for the Freeland Walleye Festival, April 27th through the 30th. And it's all happening at the Fish Tent at Burt Watson Chevrolet on M47 in Freeland. Car and bike shows, fireworks, Texas Hold'em tournament, and pancake breakfast. For a full list of events, check us out, FreelandWalleyeFestival.com and on Facebook. Or look for the free festival guide at local businesses. So grab the fishing poles, bring your family, and head to Freeland for a weekend of fun starting April 27th.
We continue to follow that breaking news out of Burton, where police are looking for a man accused of kidnapping 2 children, a 3-year-old girl and a 9-month-old boy, from a gas station just before 7 this morning. Our own Kate Nadolski live at the Burton Police Department, I believe, with a member of the family. Kate, what can you tell us?
Well, yes, good morning, Sarah, and that is right. We do know now that an Amber Alert has been issued for these 2 young children that went missing just after 7 o'clock this morning. And it has been almost 2.5 hours since this man has stolen this car with his children inside. And I'm actually joined by their grandma. This is Courtney Patterson. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know it's a very difficult day. So to start me off, what happened? How are you guys doing?
We're not doing too well. My daughter is very, very upset, understandably. So are their father. The whole family is here in support of her and hoping that all these police officers out here can perform a miracle and bring our babies home.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about Lincoln and Ariana.
Ariana is almost 3, and every day she talks about her birthday party that Anna and Elsa are going to come to. She's very excited, very happy, very lovey. Lincoln is 9 months old yesterday, and he's starting to point, and he scoots on his butt all over the place, and he too is very happy. Happy to be held, happy to be loved. They're good babies. Both of them are good babies, and they love each other.
Yeah. And I know there was a situation involving your daughter's cell phone that was inside the car when it was stolen. Tell me what happened with that.
Somebody called me early this morning saying that they found my daughter's phone in the road. I assumed that she had left it on top of the car when she left to bring the kids to me this morning. Except they didn't. I didn't know any of this was going on when she called me to tell me that she had found the phone. So I had talked to her a couple different times. We played phone tag on my daughter's phone, trying to get it back to her. She found her at the Admiral gas station there and was able to bring it back to her, so she at least had that to, to call the rest of the family. Mm-hmm. We had no idea. She was very helpful this morning. She just found the phone. She saw a car speed by, tossed something out the window, so she went to look on her way to take her kids to school this morning, and it was my daughter's phone. So she was able to get it, after talking with me. She brought it back up to the Admiral gas station and gave it back to her. And I just want to, say thank you to her for being helpful this morning.
Right. And if this person that took this vehicle and your grandbabies, if they're out there and they're watching this, what would you like to say to this person?
Please bring my babies back. Please bring them home. They don't deserve this. You can have that car. You can have it and everything in it. Just please bring those 2 babies back. Please.
Thank you so much. I know it's a very difficult morning. Thank you for chatting with us. And, you know, as you just heard, a very chaotic thing happening here. 2 children missing. We have a 9-month-old and a 2-year-old girl. So if you see these children, if you see this car, you're being asked to call 911 as soon as possible. Reporting live in Burton this morning, Kate Nadolski, WNEM TV5.
I can't imagine what they're going through. Thanks a lot, Kate. Again, police looking for a heavy-set man in a dark blue 2002 Monte Carlo with tinted windows. Last seen headed east on Schumacher in Burton near Columbine. Those 2 children are inside the car. Anyone with information asked to contact 911 immediately. Count on TV5 for continuing coverage as we've had all morning long. We'll bring you more information as it comes into the continuous news center. Breaking news overnight. Police work to investigate a robbery at a local convenience store. It happened at Cooley's Corner Store on Mackinac Street near Malzahn in Saginaw. Details are still limited right now, but again, count on TV5 to bring you the latest as we learn any new details. Again, that breaking news, police investigate a robbery at Cooley's Corner Store in Saginaw. Also breaking overnight, a man surrenders to police after a nearly 9-hour standoff with officers. It began yesterday afternoon as bailiffs went to the man's residence to issue an eviction notice on Detroit's south side. The 67-year-old suspect pointed a gun at police before barricading himself inside a parked van. The suspect was said to be shot by police but is doing okay. The incident remains under investigation. Again, that breaking news, police in Detroit ending a nearly 9-hour standoff with an armed gunman. Developing overnight, U.S. Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch works to win over the nation's Senate. He appeared for his first round of questioning yesterday. Gorsuch tried to convince senators he will be fair and avoided offering his opinions on controversial issues likely to come before the high court.
There's no such thing as a Republican judge or a Democratic judge. We just have judges. I think that's the beginning of the end of the independent judiciary.
The Senate Judiciary plans to vote on the Gorsuch nomination in 2 weeks and will then send its recommendation to the full Senate. In order for him to win the vacant seat, Gorsuch will need to gain some support from Senate Democrats. In other developing news, the White House announces its plans for President Trump's first foreign trip. Press Secretary Sean Spicer says the president will travel to Brussels, Belgium on May 25th for a meeting with the North Atlantic Treaty Organization heads of state. President Trump will look to, quote, reaffirm our strong commitment to NATO and to discuss issues critical to the alliance and NATO's role in the fight against terrorism. Also developing, a new study suggests foreign exchange students continue to view the American high school experience as much less stimulating. The study found students from other countries find American high schools have easier classes, less homework, and a high focus on sports. This reaction comes after a push in recent years to make the U.S. education system more competitive and effective. Public school advocates compose a plan that would block state funding for private schools. Their new lawsuit looks to bar the state from granting private schools funds that helps them cover the cost of things like immunization, reporting, and safety drills. The groups who filed the lawsuit claim the state's spending of $2.5 million on non-public schools is unconstitutional, but private school supporters say it emphasizes the importance of all students.
We've got plenty of knowledge to feast on at
Le Restaurant Splendide. For your entrée, madame, water-simmered chien chaud. These avec la moutarde, bien sûr. And of course, jacket required.
For Jeopardy, tonight at 7 on TV5.
The contestants are here. Copy that.
Okay, give it a spin.
Wheel of Fortune, America's game.
Tonight at 7:30 on TV5.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? What I really mean is, do you worry about how expensive going to the dentist can be? After all, dental bills can be pretty scary. A visit to the dentist could easily cost $1,000, $2,000 or more. Well, relax. The Carefree Dental Card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree Dental Card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your card with your name on it. Activate your card and you can start using it immediately. You can even see the dentist the same day. From exams and cleanings to more expensive procedures like crowns, dentures, even braces, they're all included with the Carefree Dental Card. Just show your card, save your money. Say you go to the dentist today without any card, and your bill is, well, ouch. Wait a minute, let's try that again. You go to the dentist today, and you show your Carefree dental card. You save $525. Now that's much better. The Carefree dental card is just $15.95 a month. Just $15.95 a month, and everyone in your household can use the same card. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-416-6677 now to receive your Carefree dental card and free plan information. Plus, see how you could also receive vision and pharmacy benefits at no additional cost. Call 1-800-416-6677. That's 1-800-416-6677.
In more local news, Grand Blanc Chamber of Commerce will host their 5th Teddy Bear Ball fundraiser event May 4th. The event raises money to provide teddy bears to all law enforcement and first responders in Genesee County. They're used to comfort children when they need it most during traumatic experiences such as a lost child, home fire, home invasion, traffic accidents, and domestic situations. So joining me now again from our Genesee County studio, Dave Donahue. He's co-founder of the Teddy Bear Patrol. Good morning, Dave. Thank you again for joining me this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so as we mentioned before, the Teddy Bear Ball, not only is it for a good cause, of course, to raise money for these efforts, but it also is a lot of fun for people to watch, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get local people that are notable in the community, having their friends come out and cheer them on and make donations. We have a segment of the program where $1 equals 1 vote, and we've had in excess of a couple of thousand votes for some of the contestants out there that will, in turn, that money, that turns into money that turns into the ability to buy more bears from the St. Luke's New Life Center. So it's a lot of fun, yeah. Dueling pianos.
Absolutely. Now, folks, if they want to attend this, do they need tickets? How do they get involved in contributing to this cause?
They can contact the Grand Blanc Chamber of Commerce. We have tickets. Actually, I'm leaving here and going to the printer to make some final adjustments, and tickets ought to be available in about another week.
So now, you know, I'm sure you've heard from the families of children that receive these teddy bears. It's probably a life changer, right? I mean, to receive something like this, it may seem small, but not in an event or situation that they've experienced, right?
It's actually incredible how far this program reaches. I mean, we've sent bears to Sandy Hook when they had the tragedy out there. We give them a lot locally here and in the state of Michigan to families, and we hear stories from all over the place. And Sheriff Pickell has shared some of the experiences. The state police have shared some of their experiences. It's unbelievable. It's very fulfilling and heartwarming.
Wonderful work that you folks do. Thanks a lot, Dave, for joining us this morning.
Thanks again.
Yeah, and for more information on the Teddy Bear Ball or to purchase tickets, head over to the Hot Links section on our homepage and look under Wednesday. Straight ahead on TV5, a boss baby is squaring off with Beauty and the Beast. And that's not all. A Hollywood writer is in a standoff with Disney. We'll have those stories for you in your Hollywood Minute.
I'm trial lawyer Ben Johnson. I grew up in Saginaw.
I'm Tom Wan. I've specialized in serious injury, wrongful death cases in Flint for 30 years. Ben and I are joining forces. There's a reason they call Ven the fighter.
If you've been injured, you don't need to look any further than home. Johnson Law is right here in mid-Michigan.
Having the right lawyer near you makes all the difference.
When you need fighters in your corner, call Johnson Law Flint.
We will fight for you.
When you're selling your home, you might have heard,
the market is down.
The market is up.
Down. Up, down.
But your RE/MAX agent knows.
Every home I've sold in this neighborhood has received multiple offers above listing price.
The right experience to find the right offer. That's the sign of a RE/MAX agent.
Everyone's loving the Chevy truck deals at Martin Chevrolet in Saginaw, and we're keeping them rolling during the March Marathon sale event.
Take advantage of awesome savings on award-winning Chevy Silverados. Well-equipped, double-cab 4x4s start from just $229 a month. Or choose a Chevy Traverse. Martin has a great selection from just $199 a month. New Chevy Trax from only $73 a month. There's a new Chevrolet waiting with your name on it, only at Martin Chevrolet in Saginaw.
Eyeglass World salutes Justin.
who scored the best table at Giovanni's without even bribing the maitre d'. Not surprisingly, Justin shops at Eyeglass World, where he gets the expert advice he wants, his glasses the very same day, and 2 pairs for just $78. Eyeglass World. See yourself smile. See yourself save. Now open and ready to see you in Flint.
You can't choose who sits next to you. But at least you can choose 2 of your favorites from McDonald's McPick 2 menu.
Let me get a McPick 2.
McDonald's McPick 2 menu, now featuring the chicken snack wrap. Choose any 2 for $2.50, like a McDouble, McChicken sandwich, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, or a snack wrap.
The TV5 Surprise Squad is out looking for people to surprise. Have a suggestion where we should go next, or know someone in need of a surprise? Go to the Surprise Squad tab on WNEM.com and submit your nomination.
An update now on a breaking news story we've been telling you about all morning long. 2 young children kidnapped when a person stole a car from a local gas station that's in Burton. TV5's Kate Nadolski joins us live with the latest. Kate.
Well, good morning, Sarah, and that is right. It has been about 2.5 hours since those 2 kids were kidnapped from that gas station parking lot in Burton. Now, you probably just got a notification on your phone of that Amber Alert that was sent out to try and find these 2 missing kids. Now, this all happened at the Admiral gas station on South Saginaw Street in Burton. Now, the mother, Caitlin Fletcher, says a man in a red hoodie jumped into her car and took off with her 2 kids in the back seat. Now, you're seeing them right there on your screen at this moment, but the first one is Lincoln, who's a 9-month-old boy with brown hair and blue eyes, and he was last seen wearing fire truck pajamas. And then we have 2-year-old Ariana with long brown hair and hazel eyes. She was wearing purple pants, a pink coat, and blue snow boots when she was kidnapped. Now, that car is described as a 2002 dark blue Monte Carlo with tinted windows, and that plate number is DKZ4142. Now, we spoke with the children's grandmother just a few moments ago. She says that she received a phone call from somebody who had found her daughter's phone, and this person ended up being a witness who says they saw somebody throw that cell phone out of a dark blue Monte Carlo with tinted windows just after this kidnapping. So we also spoke with the mother, Caitlin Fletcher. She describes her reaction after she realized what was happening.
My window was cracked, so I did say, you know, my kids are in the car, and it made them speed off faster.
You know, look for the dark blue Monte Carlo. Look for 2 young unattended children who may just be walking in a neighborhood. One of them's 9 months old. What are they going to do?
Now again, police are working very hard to find this suspect and these 2 children and bring them home safely. But if you see anything, if you see this car, these children, or this suspect, you're being asked to call 911 right away. Reporting live in Burton this morning, Kate Nadolski, WNEM TV5.
All right, thank you, Kate. And yeah, as Kate mentioned, I just received that Amber Alert here on my phone. Again, that plate number, D as in David, K as in King, Z as in Zebra, 4121. Stay with TV5 all day long as we continue to bring you updates on air, online, and on your mobile device. We will also have live updates on Facebook and coming up at noon. Live look outside now. Beautiful day across mid-Michigan. We're looking here at Midland. Meteorologist Chris Eastlick's in the First Warn 5 Weather Center with a sunshiny look at our forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hi there, Sarah. Yeah, a lot of sunshine indeed across mid-Michigan today, but there is one exception. We're seeing some lake effect clouds still lingering in parts of the thumb early this morning. You can see those on your First Warn 5 sky tracker, sort of blossoming over the last couple of hours or so. But if you are waiting for sunshine in the thumb, just sit tight. I believe more is on the way for you as we get into the afternoon, as high pressure starts to settle in overhead, and we should see some sun there before the day is over. First Warn 5 sky tracker shows you that area of high pressure now over Minnesota. It will continue diving to the southeast as the day goes on. But why are we seeing those lake effect clouds? Well, we have winds out of the due north direction. They're about 10 to 20 miles per hour in the thumb. We do expect those winds to come down as the day goes on as well, so those wind chills should relax a little bit as we head into the afternoon. Hour by hour we go. There's those lake effect clouds. You can see those on your screen. Watch what happens as we head into the afternoon. They start to diminish, and then cloud cover is hard to come by as we go into the evening hours tonight. We should see a whole lot of sun, and then temperatures too right around the 30s. And as we head into Thursday, we are looking at cloudy skies as we go through the day. I think the cloudy skies that you see here for 7 o'clock tomorrow morning are a little bit early. We'll have another look at the forecast coming up after the break.
What if one day you're hurt at work and suddenly all of your dreams for the future seem like they're turning to dust?
For a free case evaluation on your workers' compensation claim, call J. Trucks and Associates.
Northeastern Paint and Candlelight and Log, McCarty Road, Saginaw, North Euclid Bay City, and Eastman Road, Midland.
Do you have low back pain? If so, you may be interested in a local clinical research study. This 18-month study may provide investigational study medication to those who qualify. You may receive reimbursement for travel and other expenses related to participation, and you do not need health insurance to participate. This research study is enrolling now. Call 989-895-9100 or visit glrg.net.
The most legendary players in Survivor history are about to face a jaw-dropping twist.
Now I'm the one who speaks.
New Survivor Game Changers, CBS tonight.
You are about to pair up with a complete stranger.
I gotta go with the cowgirl. Imagine racing around the world with a total stranger.
We are the most oddballer combination here.
They don't know each other now.
You went the wrong way, so I'm not gonna listen to you.
But they will.
I'm trying to meet you halfway.
The Amazing Race premieres CBS Thursday, March 30th.
Do you or a loved one have arthritis, pain, and stiffness in your knees or hips? If so, you may qualify for local research studies. You may receive payment, which varies by study, up to $1,000. No cost study-related care for the study duration. No cost to you. No health insurance or referrals needed. To see if you qualify, call 877-814-7585 today. That's 877-814-7585. Or visit studiesforoapain.com.
Into March Madness but still want your local news and weather? Take a break at 10 p.m. for WNEM TV5 News at 10 on My 5. Get all your local news, weather, and sports on time at 10. And after the games on TV5, there's more local news, weather, and sports for you die-hard basketball fans.
We have an update right now on a breaking news story we have been telling you about all morning long. 2 young children missing, kidnapped from a car at a local gas station. TV5's Kate Nadolski joins us live with an important update. Kate.
Well, good morning, Sarah. That is right. We have a great update for you. We are told by the police chief just moments ago that both of these children were found safely in the back seat of that Monte Carlo on the east side of Flint. Now, of course, we don't have a ton of information at this time. That suspect, however, is still not in custody, or I'm sorry, rather the north side of Flint. But of course, we're going to continue to follow this story and let you know what happens. Reporting live in Burton this morning, Kate Nadolski, WNEM TV5.
All right. Thank you, Kate, so much. And just to recap, that incident happened at the Admiral gas station just off of Saginaw Street in Burton this morning, just before 7 a.m. The mother was away from the car inside the gas station for a moment. Her 3-year-old daughter, 9-month-old baby boy, taken in along with the car. They are looking for a black male heavy-set suspect wearing a red hooded sweatshirt. We have just now learned, after a nationwide Amber Alert was issued moments ago, we have learned that those children and the car, they were found safe in the car. They are, of course, still looking for the suspect. Right now, we do know those children are safe. Of course, we'll continue to bring you updates on air, online, and on your mobile device. And we will also have live updates on Facebook. Kate has been doing that all morning long, and that we will follow also at noon. Well, it's been said that holding your baby too much could spoil them. However, research reported in the journal Current Biology suggests you should hold those snuggly newborns as much as possible. The study shows that early experiences when babies are held and touched linger in their brains. Early touches have lasting effects on how they respond to gentle touch later in life and may have special impact for preterm infants. So today's Where Moms Meet, we wanted to know what your thoughts are. Do you agree or disagree? Should you hold your baby as often as you can? I know we have several responses on our TV5 Facebook page that I've already taken a gander at. So if you'd like to join the conversation too, log on to Facebook and like the TV5 Facebook page today. Weather-wise, kind of a quiet day.
Yeah, absolutely. We're still dealing with some lake effect clouds in parts of the thumb, but we do expect those to kind of diminish as the day goes on. Sunny skies today for just about 99% of mid-Michigan outside of the thumb. 35 your high, so a bit cooler than we were yesterday. 46 tomorrow, a nice step up. We should start the day with some sunshine, but clouds will be increasing throughout the day. 57 on Friday. Some rain showers are on the way every single day of the weekend. A little too early to tell, you know, timing wise, but I would plan to have the umbrella handy for the weekend. Also, depending on some temperatures, we might have a little bit of mixing in there, maybe a light period of freezing rain Thursday night, but we got to get more specific on the temperatures before we can find that placement. And then next week, we'll start the week warm, 50s, but we continue our shower chances in the next week. So maybe an early arrival to the April showers.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's spring, so.
I like the sunshine, even if it is a bit chilly.
Soak it up while it's here. That's the message today.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Thank you so much for joining us for TV5 News at 9. Claire and I will see you in a couple hours for the news at noon. Have a great rest of your Wednesday morning. Enjoy that sunshine.
It's FlexSteel's biggest sale of the year, and it's only at Fenton Home Furnishings. Stop in to get factory-authorized discounts on everything in our FlexSteel gallery, including custom orders, fabulous fabrics, and luxurious leathers, recliners, sofas, sectionals. It's all on sale. And best of all, the beauty and comfort is made to last with FlexSteel's famous Blue Steel spring construction. Don't miss your best opportunity to save on everything FlexSteel, exclusively at all 4 Fenton Home Furnishings locations.
Okay, let's call this agent. I'm coming over right